Well, good evening, folks. This is Jake Thompson here live on the Indian Sports Network, bringing you all the action as it comes play by play, pitch by pitch, and bat by bat from Painter Field here at the Ellsbury Legion, just north of Ellsbury. For those of you joining us, you will notice we have a little bit of a later start. I think this game originally was scheduled to kick off at 6 straight up, was pushed back an hour, so we do have a little bit of delay in the start time. With the heat, can't blame them. There is only one game in the lineup tonight, folks. Originally, I do believe there was two, but that has been cut back as well. So tonight's game is going to be Ellsbury Post 226 AAA team versus O'Fallon West AAA. We're going to see how this does. Well, these AAA boys, always a great game to watch, always a good time. And always competitive. I can remember watching West O'Fallon last year. Definitely an enjoyable competition. These guys held off pretty good for each other in the long run. Does look like the officials are out on the field, so we're going to get started here in a short bit. Looks like it's going to be Dustin Robinson and Trent Crenshaw. It is a warm, not too much of a breeze on a Wednesday afternoon here in Ellsbury. As you can see on your screens, the flag not fluttering at all too much. Luckily, compared to my last broadcast here on the Indian Sports Network, we do have video. Knock on some form of wood that I hope is hiding somewhere in everything I'm hitting, because there is not much wood around me, considering I'm sitting with a plastic table and concrete backdrop. Lineups for the Ellsbury boys. Batting first and pitching is Stoley. It's going to be Jacob Stoley, number 9, and he is pitching on the mound, as I said. Followed by Matt Henry, number 1. Henry is going to be shortstop. Peyton White, number 12, is going to be out in center field. Austin Bargan's going to be behind home plate, and he's number 5. John Olmos, number 14, out in right. Cole Dickherber, number 2, at first. Taylor Cormier, number 16, is going to be second baseman. Hunter Klein, number 99, at third. And Nate Falls, number 6, is going to be out in left field. Batting first for O'Fallon, number 3, Tyler Miller at shortstop. Number 21, Rory Sharkley at second base. Number 17, Max Messer at first base. Number 5, Mason Williams in center field. Number 12, Carson Ripple is DHing. Number 23, Britt Bernowski, left field. Number 16, Joe Alexander in right. Number 7, Mike Logman, third base. And number 28, Bryce Bean, catcher. Joey Long will be pitching, and he is number 1. Folks, those are the lineups for tonight. We're going to get this game started here in just a minute as you see the teams meeting on the mound. As I said, it is a warm one. Golly. But that is what it is when we play baseball this time of year. We'll get started here in just a minute. We're going to break away to a couple messages from some of our local sponsors who help bring us all the action for Legion Ball, Flyers Pro Elite, and Ellsbury Indian High School athletics right here for you live on the Indian Sports Network. Once again, this is Jake Thompson, and thank you for joining us tonight as we get a start to some AAA ball action in just a few minutes.
As your American Family Insurance agent, Margie Koch believes there's more to insurance than the policy itself. It's about protecting your dreams, including your life, family, home, car, or your business. Please call Margie today to discuss how American Family can help safeguard what you value the most. Her office is located at 200 Broadway Street in Ellsbury, Missouri. You can call 573-898-3161 for more information. Carter Ricks Funeral Homes in Winfield and Ellsbury is a proud supporter of the Flyers Pro Elite basketball program. Good luck, ladies, on a great season. Are you having a tough time finding that perfect vacation destination? Well, give Joanne Courtson an affordable travel a call. With no additional fees, she can find anything, anywhere at the best prices. Whether it be by plane, train, boat, or ground, affordable travel is your place to call. Call today 314 795 6739.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here on the Indian Sports Network once again. This is Jake Thompson bringing you all the action live as it comes. You now see O'Fallon West warming up on the field. That is Joey Long on the mound behind home plate. Is number 28, Bryce Behan. Catching at first is Max Messer. Second, Rory Sharkey. Shortstop is Tyler Mueller. Number at third is I lost track where I was looking at my sheet here, folks. Is number 7, Max Loggeman, and then going left to right is Bronowski, Williams, and Alexander. Batting first is going to be Jacob Stoley, followed by Matt Henry, Peyton White, Austin Bargan, John Almas, Cole Dickherber, Taylor Cormier, Hunter Klein, and Nate Falls. About to get the action started here, folks, in just a few minutes. As these guys warm up. Definitely going to be a great contest tonight. I think a good game overall. Some of these names definitely pop out to me from last year's teams, but we'll see how it works. See how it plays out. For the AAA Ellsbury boys, they do have a long list of subs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 subs compared to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for O'Fallon. Batting first for Ellsbury is going to be number 9, Jacob Stoley. Stoley coming off of that third place finish this year with the Silex Owls. And Long on the mound. Joey Long ready as we start this game off here in the first inning of play. Here's a pitch from Long. Stoley gets a hold of it and it goes foul. Stoley pitching for these boys tonight. There's pitch, and he gets a rip again, and it goes foul. There is no breeze here tonight, folks. The American flag, a day after Flag Day, standing still. Stoley gets a heck of a rip on that one. It goes out right center, and it is down, folks, as Stoley makes his way to first base. It is 93 here in Ellsbury right at the moment. No wind at all, and definitely a warm one. Long goes for the throw at first. Keeps Jake Stoley honest, and Stoley's there. Good. At bat now, Matt Henry, number 1. Henry settled in. Batting right. Here's the pitch. He gets a rip at it. It's going to go high towards the dugout and foul territory, but first baseman's underneath it, folks, and picks it off. There's the first out. Up now, number 12, Peyton White. White had a heck of a good old run in the last game. Hitting a home run last game I called for. So let's see how Peyton does now. Peyton settles in. Here's the pitch. That's a ball. Long will Looks ready. He's going to go for it. There's pitch. There's ball 2. On deck is Austin Bargan, and in the hole, number 14, John Almas. Count 2-0 for White. Pitch comes in. It's ball 3. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Peyton White, the center fielder. White settled in, along with pitch. And he gets a rip at it, folks, and it's going. That center right again, and it is down, out there. Runners advance, and we got a single there. Well done by Peyton White. What good placement. So far, Ellsbury's had 2 hits that have placed right about the same spot on the field. And right in the dead zone for O'Fallon West. Definitely letting their guys at least hit the field. Up now, number 5, Austin Bargan. Here's the pitch to Bargan. He gets a rip at it, and it goes foul. Count 1-0, or excuse me, 0-1, 1 out. Here's the pitch. It's a ball. Count 1-1. And he gets a rip at it, folks, and it's going to go over the batting cage over to the far side, and it is foul. Bargan gets settled in. Count 1-2. Here's the pitch, and he gets a rip at it. It's going dead center, and it's just hopping its way. We got runners moving, folks, and we got fellows on all 3 bases now. Austin Bargan did well. Quick enough, though, on O'Fallon's part to cut off any chance at making that run all the way to home. Long on the mound with the pitch. That's a strike from Joey Long. Almost his first strike. He's settled in, batting right, almost playing right field today. Done well out there. Pitch comes in. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Here's the pitch. That's a ball. Swing and a miss, folks. And that retires John Almas. Striking out. That's out number 2. That brings up Cole Dickerber. Number 2, Cole. First baseman today. He gets settled in, batting right. Joey Long on the mound. Winds up, here's pitch. Here's pitch again. He gets a rip at it, folks, and it goes down. Pass over the shortstop's glove. Runners are advancing. We got 1 run. We got another run coming, and here it is. 2 runs for Ellsbury. Runners advance to second and third now. Jacob Stoley and Peyton White safely at home as Cole Dickherber now sits at second and Austin Bargan at third. Up now, number 16, that's Taylor Cormier. Cormier gets settled in. Pitch comes in. There's a strike. Pitch comes in again. He gets a rip at it, folks. Is going on the ground. Shortstop picks it up, goes to first with it. It's an out. And that seals up that inning, folks. The top of that inning. Score now 2-0, heading into the bottom of the first here on the Indian Sports Network. Folks, we're going to break away for just a quick second for a message from one of our sponsors. We'll be right back with all the action here in a moment.
Are you having a tough time finding that perfect vacation destination? Well, give Joanne Kortsom at Affordable Travel a call. With no additional fees, she can find anything, anywhere, at the best prices. Whether it be by plane, train, boat, or ground, Affordable Travel is your place to call. Call today, 314-795-6739. You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here on the Indian Sports Network. Once again, this is Jake Thompson bringing you all the action live from Painter Field at the Legion Hall in Ellsbury. Fallon West and Ellsbury heading it off. First at bat now here in the first inning of play. It's going to be number 3. That's Tyler Mueller. He's the shortstop. He's going to be facing Jacob Stoley, the pitcher. He's on the mound. Behind it, home plate is Austin Bargan. First base, Cole Dickherber. Taylor Cormier at second. Matt Henry at short. And at third base is Hunter Klein. That was the first pitch, and you just saw it there. Here it comes again, down in the dirt. Another ball. Left to right in the outfield is Falls, White, and Almas. Here's the pitch from Stoley. Strike 1. Count 2-1 now for Muir. Stoley gets ready. Winds up. Here it comes. It's a ball. Count now 3-1. Tyler Muir. Pitch comes in. He gets a clip at it. It goes foul. Keeps himself alive. Keeps himself in play, but count now full. Here's the pitch. He gets a rip at it, folks. Mueller's got it going into center left. It gets down and bounces. Center fielder gets to it. But, folks, Mueller makes his way to first. White got after it, but not quick enough. Up now, number 21. That's Rory Sharkey. Sharkey gets settled in. He's batting right-handed. They try for the throw over to first. There's a pitch from Stoley. It's a strike. They go for the throw over. And, folks, do they move quick? Matt Henry jumped on that and tagged him out. Rory Sharkey still at bat. One out. Here's the pitch. And it's a ball. Rory settles in. Pitch comes from Stoley. Gets a clip at it and it goes foul. Count now 1-2. One out. On deck, number 17, Max Messer. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss, folks. And that is going to retire him and lead to the first strikeout for Stoley. That's out number 2. Up now, Max Messer, the first baseman. Pitch comes in. He gets a clip at it, folks, and it's going straight on back. Center fielder watching it just like it was easy as could be. Picks that right off. Peyton White sends Messer back to the dugout. And with that, 3 batters, and we are done here in the first inning of play as we roll into the second. Score 2-0 in favor of the Ellsbury AAA team here on the Indian Sports Network. And this is Jake Thompson thanking you for joining us once again as we head into a good old evening of baseball. Hopefully the breeze picks up soon. We're going to break away for a couple quick sponsors for some of our sports action here on the Indian Sports Network.
As your American Family Insurance agent, Margie Koch believes there's more to insurance than the policy itself. It's about protecting your dreams, including your life, family, home, car, or your business. Please call Margie today to discuss how American Family can help safeguard what you value the most. Her office is located at 200 Broadway Street in Ellsbury, Missouri. You can call 573-898-3161 for more information.
Alrighty, folks, as you are watching at home, that's Joey Long warming up on the mound, number 1. If my thought process is right, we're going to be starting this inning off with number 99, Hunter Klein, the third baseman, batting right-handed. He's going to be followed by number 6, Nate Falls, left fielder, and then we'll be right back at the top of the lineup with Jacob Stoley waiting in the hole. So we'll see how that goes. There goes the throw over to second and missed. Here we go, folks. Long settled in on the mound. Ready to go. Here comes the pitch. He showed bunt and pulled away. Here's the pitch. Strike one. Pitch comes in. He hits a clip at it, folks, and it's going left field deep. Left fielder's going to get under it, and folks, it goes right in the glove of Bernowski, and that's an out. That just fell right into Britt Bernowski's glove, and Hunter's done. Up now, Nate Falls. Let's see what he can do. We got one out. Nate gets settled in, batting right. Joey Long on the mound. Here comes the pitch from Joey. Clip goes foul behind the grandstand. He's settled in. Falls gets the pitch. Clips again, and it goes foul. Count 0-2 for Nate Falls. Falls gets settled in. Here's the pitch from Long. Strike three. So we got 2 outs now. There goes one ball for Jacob Stoley. Stoley settled in. Here's the pitch. There's ball 2. Here's ball 3. Gets it, hold of it. It's going foul, but it's popping up high. Catcher's underneath it. It misses the edge of his glove, folks. He saw it coming, but he didn't get right where he needed on it. Drop that, folks, and Jake Stoley's still alive. Stoley settles in. Here's a pitch. Clip out of it and go foul. Pitch comes in. He gets a rip at it this time, folks. It goes on the ground, and it's rolling. Slips past the second baseman, gets out to center field, and Stoley is nice and safe at first. Matt Henry up now. That's the number 1 shortstop, Matt Henry. Flew out to first there in the first, so we'll see what he can do now. 2 outs. Henry settled in along with pitch. Ball 1. Here's pitch. He gets a clip at it. It's going high and foul. And behind the bleachers. Settled in. Matt Henry's ready to go. Along with pitch. He gets a rip at it, folks, and it's going out into center field over the second baseman's glove. Center fielder gets a hold of it, but runners advance. Matt Henry did well on that hit. Well placed. Not a high arc on it, but high enough nobody can jump up and get on it. Number 12, Peyton White up. He gets a clip at it, folks, and it kind of hobbles around. Runners are all advancing. And they are all three safe. Get there just quick enough, folks. Peyton got just enough move on it. Got there just a hair ahead of that ball. So we've got Jacob Stoley at third, Matt Henry at second, and Peyton White at first. Bases loaded as Austin Bargan comes to the plate. I would note, folks, that our banner on the TV screens, it is not June 11th, it is the 15th. I didn't get the date changed, and that's shows about how much attention I was paying when I was switching things around today. All right, folks, one ball. Austin Bargan. He gets a rip at it, folks. Goes past the third baseman's glove. Runners are advancing. We have 1 run scored, 2 runs scored. Stoley and Henry come on in. And you know what? They're signaling on, but they're going to hold him off at third. Peyton White. So White is now at third base. Matt Henry scores, and so does Stoley, as I said, with Austin Bargan sitting at second base. Heck of a little hit by Austin Bargan. Score now 4-0. In favor of Ellsbury. Up now, number 14, that's John Olmus. Strike one to John Olmus. Here's second pitch. Swing and a miss on that. Strike two. John's got to do something here. Pitch comes in. He gets a rip at it, folks. And it goes right on past down the third base line, folks. And they're waving folks on. Peyton White and Austin Bargan score as John almost settles in at second base. And no, whoa. Throw over misses. He's moving. Almost is going, and he is gone right across home, folks. What a way to work. What a way to work. That throw over there to try to seal that up did not work. Did not work, folks. They tried to seal that up, put it under control, did not go as planned. And John Olmus just kept going. He stopped at second, thought he was done there. They had that little flop, and he kept it moving when he saw opportunity. As Cole Dickherber steps to the plate, we got 2 outs, folks, and we just scored every runner that's bat this inning so far, and that's 4 or 5 of them. Every man who's bat this inning for Ellsbury has walked on home. So Cole comes to the plate. Bases are empty. It's not usually what you say about this time of the lineup. Count 1-0, 2 outs. Pitch comes in. He gets a rip at it, folks, and he goes to short. Cole's moving. He's going. He's out. Folks, good hit by Cole, but not quick enough on the move. That is out number 3. And that ends the top of the second inning of play as we head into the bottom of the second. These guys did a heck of a little jaunt there. Earlier, I stated the last 5 batters did, and they did. The first 2 batters, one flew out to left field, the next one struck out, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 batters in a row all hit and then came home. So, folks, score 7-0 as we head into the bottom of the second here on the Indian Sports Network. Ellsbury versus O'Fallon West. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Indian Sports Network. This is Jake Thompson, and once again, thank you for joining us tonight. Alrighty, folks, we are back here on the Indian Sports Network. This is Jake Thompson bringing you all the action live as we head into the bottom of the second inning of play. On the mound, as Jake Stoy behind home plate, Austin Bargan at first base, Cole Dickherber, second base, Tyler Cormier, shortstops Matt Henry, and third base is Hunter Klein. Going left to right in the outfield, Nate Falls, Peyton White, and John Olmus. That is how it crumbles as number 5, that's Mason Williams, steps to the plate. The fourth batter in the lineup for O'Fallon West. And his first time facing Stoley. Score 7-0 here in the bottom of the second inning of play. On a very warm, breezeless afternoon. But a nice afternoon for baseball. He showed bunt. That is a strike, though. Nice afternoon, it really is. If there was a steady breeze, this would be a delightful evening. Pitch comes in, swing and a miss. Strike 2. Mason Williams will be followed by number 12. That's Carson Ripple. He's the DH. And then number 23, Britt Pronowski's in the hole. And, folks, that's strike 3 and retires number 5, Mason Williams. First out. Second strikeout of the game as the DH for O'Fallon heads on up. Carson Ripple, batting right, settles in. Pitch comes in and it's a swing and a miss. Here's the pitch again. Count 1-1. 1. Pitch comes in for Sully. Swings and gets it going down third baseline. Misses third baseman's glove. Gets out in the left field. Left field gets picked up. Falls, gets it moving. Tries to get to second. And it's there to seal him up at first. As Britt Pronowski steps to the plate. Number 23 and out in left field. Pronowski going to bat left-handed. The first lefty we've seen in a while here. They go for the throw over there at first. Not going to work. Cole Dickherber moved quick, but Carson Ripple on top of it. Field lights already coming on out here on the field, but we are hitting the halfway mark of the 7 o'clock hour, so that's not uninspected. Pitch comes in, down in the dirt, it's ball. Alrighty, folks. Count 1-0. Pitch comes in. Swing and a miss. Excuse me, count 1-1. Means the count is now 1-2 for number 23. Stoley checks that runner at first again. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Well, it does look like my count was off. I thought I said that kind of too early. Two strikes against Pronowski. 1 out. They go for that throw there at first again. Not going to work. Folks, Pronowski gets a clip at it. And, folks, it is going deep right field. Right fielder gets under it. And John almost does what makes it count. He picks it off, folks. And Bernowski heads on back to the dugout. Fly out 9 as we have 2 outs. Up now, number 16, Joey Alexander. Alexander gets settled in the box. He's ready to roll. Stoley on the mound. Looks around. He's ready to go. Here's the pitch. He gets a clip at it. Goes to that second baseman. Second baseman misses. He goes out in the right. Almost picks it up. Runners are advancing, though. So we've got boys on first and second now as number 7, Mike Logman, steps on up. Joe Alexander now at first and Carson Ripple at second. Nice little hit by Joe Alexander. He got it well placed and definitely made some moving happen there for O'Fallon West. Number 7, Logman gets in there. First pitch is a ball. Logman at third base. Here's the pitch again, down the dirt. Count 2-0 with 2 outs. Count now 3-0 with 2 outs. Number 7 just settled in there. Let's see what Stoley does. Make something happen. Here's the pitch. And he walks, folks. Settling in now at first base. That means all runners are hopping around. We've got loaded bases, folks, as number 28, Bryce Behan. I think it's Behan. Or Behan, yeah. Behan or Behan steps on up to the plate. Number 28. Behan is the catcher for these boys. With loaded bases, score 07. Here's a pitch, and it's in the ball, or it's in the ground, so it is a ball. Alrighty, folks, here's the pitch again. Strike. Pitch comes in. He gets the edge of it, and it's going to go foul, so that is another strike. Behan gets settled in. Count 1-2. 2 outs. Pitch comes in from Stoley. He gets a clip at it, goes foul. He's staying alive. Someday I'll get the audio to that song and I can play that about every time we get into one of those situations. Count still 1-2. 2 outs for Behan, number 28. And that's strike 3, folks. And that seals up the second inning of play and completes with him batting and being done. One full rotation through the lineup of O'Fallon West. As we head into the top of the third, we're going to be starting off with Taylor Cormier. What an opportunity these boys have. Score 7-0, obviously out in the lead. If they can push it out a little farther, we'll see what can happen. On the mound again, picking up for O'Fallon West should be Joey Long. We'll see what happens in just a few minutes here on the Indian Sports Network. Once again, this is Jake Thompson, and thank you for joining us. We're going to break the stream for just a moment. so I can change the date on the screen there and get that right at least for the sake of my own OCD complexes with this type of thing. Be back in a second, folks.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.
And folks, here on the Indian Sports Network, once again, this is Jake Thompson bringing you all the action live as we go into the top of the third inning of play. Ellsbury up 7-0 here against O'Fallon West in AAA action. Jacob Stoley on the mound for the Ellsbury boys, and Joey Long for O'Fallon West. I just couldn't think of his first name. Had a little bit of a brain lock up there. Batting first for Ellsbury is going to be Taylor Cormier. He had a nice little hit out towards short, but they got it to first just in time at his last at bat, and he was out there. So here comes first pitch from Long. Swing and a miss. Here comes a pitch from Young again. It's a ball this time. Pitch comes in again. That one hot, but I think a ball. Pitch. He gets a hold of that one, folks, and it kind of bobbles on the ground. First baseman picks it up, gets the pitcher. Pitcher tags up, and that's an out. First out there. Good play and good working on the field and good movement by those fellas, you know. Definitely a way to work together, see an opportunity, and shift on the team for the best. Up now, number 99, Hunter Klein. Pitch comes in. There's ball one to Hunter Klein. Strike one. Young getting more and more settled on that mound. Down in the dirt on that one. It's another ball. Hunter Klein will be followed by number 6. That's Nate Falls on deck. And number 9, Jacob Stoley, the pitcher, in the hole. Pitch comes in. Count now 3-1 for Hunter Klein. Here's a pitch from Young. And he's a walking his happy self down to first base as Nate Falls steps up to the plate. Nate struck out his last at bat. So we'll see what he can do now. Falls settles in. He's ready to roll. Along with the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Here comes again. He gets a clip at it, folks, and he kind of bobbles over the shortstop. Boys are moving. Folks, runners are safe. Ball gets to second baseman, but Sharkey, but he kind of bobbled it and dropped it as the runner hit the plate. So we got runners at first and second now. Falls at first. Hunter Klein at second as Jacob Stoley, number 9, steps at the plate. Stoley, one of the guys who kick-started the last round of scoring and scored in the first as well. Stoley settled in. Here's the pitch from Young. It's a ball. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Again, folks, I'm kind of off to the side here. Our camera is a little as close as we can to be behind with the length of cords. Kind of gives me an odd spot for trying to figure exact strike zone from over here. I can kind of tell, so I'm trying to call them as I see them, but if I can't even see the edge of it sometimes the way these guys are sitting. Count now, 1, 2, for Stoley. 1 out. Young settled in on the mound. Here's the pitch. And Stoley gets a heck of a hit on it. It's going center. It may be down, but it could also be right into the right fielder's glove. Nice hit by Stoley, but right into right fielder's glove, and that sends him packing. Second out. Up now, number 1, Matt Henry. Henry playing shortstop. He'll be followed by number 12, Peyton White, center fielder. Henry steps back to talk to his coach real quick. Henry gets settled in. He's ready to roll. Here's pitch. Strike one. And the runners are moving, folks, on that there little hop out. We got everybody advancing. So we've now got Hunter Klein on third and Nate Falls on second. Count 1-1 for Matt Henry. 2 outs. And he gets a rip at it, folks, and it's going left, out into the left fielder's glove, but he bobbles around and can't keep control of it. Runners are going, folks, and we got 2 more runs scored in. Hunter Klein and Nate Falls stride across home plate, and Matt Henry makes himself settle in at first, folks. Nate Falls and Hunter Klein were the start of the second inning where we had that big scoring route, but both of them were back-to-back outs, so nice to see them catch up on that. Peyton White settled in. He's ready to roll. Long with pitch. White gets a hold of it, and it goes foul. Count now, 0-2. Peyton White settled in. He gets a clip at it. It's going to go foul. Here comes a pitch from Young. White gets a clip at it. It goes up and high, and it's popping. Third baseman gets underneath it. And seals that up, folks, and that's the third out. Sealing up the top of the third. Score now 9-0 as we head into the bottom of the third. And O'Fallon West's at bat. Heck of a way to roll, folks. First batter will be right at the top of the lineup. Will be with Taylor Mueller, number 3. It'll be his second time at bat. So we'll see how it goes, folks, here in a moment. Jacob Story on the mound here on the Indian Sports Network.
As your American Family Insurance agent, Margie Koch believes there's more to insurance than the policy itself. It's about protecting your dreams, including your life, family, home, car, or your business. Please call Margie today to discuss how American Family can help safeguard what you value the most. Her office is located at 200 Broadway Street in Ellsbury, Missouri. You can call 573-898-3161 for more information.
Folks, it is definitely a warm one here on the Indian Sports Network, and I suppose I really can't say on the Indian Sports Network because you're all probably sitting at home in the comfort of your AC, but let me tell you, it is a nice and cozy one with no wind, sun starting to go down. You'd think it might cool off a little bit. Well, it was 93 earlier when I talked to you. It is 90 now, so we'll see what happens. Sunset in another 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes. Lights are on the field. Behind home plate is Frank Crenshaw. And out in the field is Dustin Robinson. So we're going to see what's going to happen here as number 3, Tyler Mueller, the shortstop, steps to the plate for these boys from O'Fallon. He shows setting up like he's bunting, and he dropped up. First pitch is a ball. Mueller will be followed by Rory Sharkey on deck, number 21, and then number 17, Max Messer in the hole. On the mound, still Jake Story, as I said, and behind home plate, Austin Bargan. Pitch comes in, this time outside, so that's going to be a ball. Pitch comes in. Another one there, and that's going to send him cozily to sit at first base as number 21, Rory Sharkey, heads to the plate. Sharkey struck out in the first inning. Strike one. Number 9, Story gets settled in on the mound. They go for the throw first. Here's pitch again. All right, count 1-1 for Rory Sharkey. Rory settled, ready to roll. Here in the bottom of the third. Pitch comes in. Ooh, a little tight. Rory had to hop out of that one's way. Count 2-1. And let's see what's going to happen. Here's pitch. I would say that moves us up to 3-1 on the count, folks, for Rory. He'll be followed by number 17, Max Messer. No outs so far. Quick throw to first there. Just to get Todd Mueller covered in a little bit more dirt than he was. Can't really tell that at home, but he is nicely covered in dust and dirt now. Count 3-1 as I said. Stoley gets ready on the mound. Here comes pitch. Down in the dirt, and that's going to walk him. And that does mean we now have runners on first and second for these fellas. Not really what we wanted to see with Jake Stoley as his coach heads to the mound, and these Ellsbury boys circle up, folks. Gotta wonder what they're thinking. Stoley's held up for him, in their prior game, at least the one last prior game that we brought you here live, and he's done well throughout the season and leading into it. Maybe it's just a little bit of a challenge on him. Maybe he's a little war. The heat can always get to you, that type of thing. We don't want that to factor in as much, obviously. But hopefully he can get his head back in the game and we can get it rolling. As number 17, Max Messer, steps to the plate. Messer settled in. Here's pitch. Down in the dirt, and runners are moving, folks. Now we've got somebody on third and somebody on second. They are in scoring position as Messer is still at bat. No outs. 1 ball. And he gets a clip at it, folks. It's going right in that third baseman's glove. He goes to first, and that's an out as they score a run. So at least we got 1 out, but that 1 run obviously not what they wanted here. Not ideal at all for these boys. Excuse me. Up now, number 5, that's Mason Williams. He's center fielder. He gets settled in. Batter's box, he's ready to go. Here comes the pitch. And that's ball 1. Here's pitch. Down again. That's ball 2. Count 2-1. That one tight on the inside there. It says ball 3. There's just a runner on third right now. It's Rory Sharkey. You can't push him at all, obviously, but there's a strike. So there's a little bit of gap room. It's not like we're going to push him straight into home, but walking guys is not probably the best solution at this point. Jake Stoley gets settled back in on the mound. Hopefully he's got his focus in. Here comes the pitch. Strike 2. Mason Williams count full, 1 out. Here comes the pitch. And he gets a clip, knocks at second base, picks it up, goes for the throw to first. And they retire him, so that's out 2 as another run gets scored, folks. Not ideal, but is what it is, folks. Is what it is. 2 runs on the board for these O'Fallon West fellas. Just here in the third as 12, Carson Ripple steps up. There's a ball to Carson Ripple. Ripple followed by number 23. That's Britt Bernowski. Folks, it's a pop high. Center fielder gets under it, and that seals that deal up. And thus we end this little run by these boys from O'Fallon as we head into the fourth inning of play. O'Fallon now 2 runs on the board to the 9 for Ellsbury. Heck of a little way to go as we head here into the top of the fourth. We'll be back in just a few seconds here on the Indian Sports Network.
Carter Ricks Funeral Homes in Winfield and Ellsbury is a proud supporter of the Flyers Pro Elite basketball program. Good luck, ladies, on a great season. Are you having a tough time finding that perfect vacation destination? Well, give Joanne Kortsom an Affordable Travel a call. With no additional fees, she can find anything, anywhere, at the best prices. Whether it be by plane, train, boat, or ground, Affordable Travel is your place to call. Call today, 314-795-6739.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here on the Indian Sports Network as we cross over into the 8 o'clock hour. And the fourth inning of play, score 9-2. First at bat should be number 5, Austin Bargan. He'll be followed by number 14, John Almus, and number 2, Cole Dickerber. Pitch comes in, and there's a swing by Austin Barger right down the line, and it is fair, folks, right down that third base line, and it just traced and went all the way to the fence. Definitely a nice little line tracer there for him. Right down that third base line, all the way to the fence, bounced off. They weren't a lot of hustle on O'Fallon's part, and that gives him the opportunity to safely make it all the way to second base. Austin Bargan, well done. Up now, number 14, John Almus. Almus settled in. Here's a pitch. It's a ball. Here's pitch number 2 from long. There's another one, and folks, does almost get a hold of it. It's going down deep. Center fielder misses it. Runners are moving, folks. We're getting guys going. John almost makes his way to second as Austin Bargan now sits happily at third base. Up now, number 2, Cole Dickerber. Heck of a nice little hit there by John Almus. He placed it well out in center field. Center fielder got right up near it, but just couldn't get on it quick enough. Dickerber gets settled in. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Still on the mound. Joey Long behind the home plate. Number 28 being first base is Messer, second base Sharkey, shortstop Mueller, and third base Logman. Left to right is Bronowski, Williams, and Alexander. Pitch comes in from Long. He gets a crack at Dickerber, and it is down past the shortstop. Shortstop can't get a hold of it, but folks, Austin Bargan scores, and John almost makes his way to third. Wow, Cole Dickerber gets settled in at first. We got runners on the corners. Score now 10-2 as number 16, Taylor Cormier, gets ready to bat. He'll be followed by Hunter Klein on deck, and Nate Falls in the hole. here on the Indian Sports Network. Kind of wondering what that pitcher just did. He left his mound like he was almost going to hurl the ball to first, then creep back. Alrighty, folks. Here's the pitch. There's a clip at it, and it's popping up. Catcher goes underneath it, and it goes foul. Count 0-1. Oh, 2 count now for Taylor Cormier. Cormier's second baseman tonight. Pitch comes in, swing and a miss. And that retires Taylor Cormier, number 16, first out of the inning. Brings up number 99, Hunter Klein. Timeout called as coach heads to the mound for O'Fallon West, and there's going to be a little bit of a chit-chat, it looks like. We'll see what's going to happen. Maybe a pitching change, perhaps. I'm not too sure, but we'll see. At least a strategy chat up there by these fellas to figure out a way to address the situation and move forward. All right, folks. Hunter Klein settled in. Here comes the pitch. Strike one. Pitch comes in, swings. Folks, it's going left. Going. Left fielder underneath it, catches it, picks it off. Runner scores. So that's second out. Hunter Klein. Nice hit by Hunter. The placement that the Ellsbury boys lucked out on, having outfielders miss things, just didn't pan out for him this time as John Olmus scores. Runner still at first base. 2 outs. Up now, number 6, Nate Falls. Here comes Falls with pitch. And Nate gets a clip on it. It's going out. Folks, it's down. Out there just short into the infield, past where second baseman usually stands. We got runners on first and second now. 2 outs as Jacob Stoy steps on up to the plate. Clip, and it goes up high. It's arced. First baseman's going underneath it, trying to get it. And boy, does he clip up on that one, folks. Just as nice as could be. And ends that little bit of an inning. Fly out there 3. So that's the third out. 2 more runs added on to the Indians' score here in the 4th inning of play. As we head into the bottom of the 4th, we'll see what these boys from O'Fallon West can do. Just a moment. Looks like still on the mound is going to be Jake Stoy. So we'll be back in just a second here on the Indian Sports Network. This is Jake Thompson, and thank you for joining us once again.
Are you having a tough time finding that perfect vacation destination? Well, give Joanne Kortsom an affordable travel a call. With no additional fees, she can find anything, anywhere, at the best prices. Whether it be by plane, train, boat, or ground, affordable travel is your place to call. Call today 314-795-6739.
Alrighty, here we go, folks. On the mound, Jake Stoley at bat, number 23. There's the first pitch, and it is a ball to Britt Bernowski. Here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike one. Pitch comes in. It's a little low. Count 2-1. Number 16 is Joe Alexander, and he's on deck. He'll be followed by number 7, Mike Logman. Number 7, third baseman. I was going to flip those numbers. Bernowski batting left-handed. Here's a pitch. And he's walked.
All right now.
Bernowski gets settled in at first, as I said. Joe Alexander now up at bat. And does Joe Alexander get a clip at it, folks? They get the out there at second, getting Bernowski out as Joe Alexander makes it safe first. Heck of a way to have it happen, but that is the first out. Alexander now sitting at first. Up now, Mike Logman, number 7, and then he'll be followed by number 28, Bryce Bean. There's the throw to first. Try to keep him honest. Here comes pitch. Strike one. Excuse me. Yep, one. Logman settled in. He's ready to roll. They go for the throw to second there as the runner moves. But he is safe, folks. Joe Alexander quick on it. Count now 1-1 for Logman. One out here in the bottom of the fourth. Count now 2-1. Here comes the pitch. It's a ball. Count now 3-1 for Mike Logman. Number 7, the third baseman. Here's pitch. And that's going to send him just a stroll into first base. We've got runners now on first and second as number 28, Bryce Bean, steps on up to the plate. Being usually the catcher. We'll see what he can do. He struck out his last at bat in the second inning of play. After he bats, this will be the second time we've had a full rotation through the lineup of O'Fallon West. Count 1-2. Excuse me, 1-1. Now it's 1-1-1. Stall, you ready to go? Here comes the pitch. Ben gets a clip of it, just the edge of it, and it goes foul, folks. Bryce Bean gets settled in the batter's box, batting right. He's ready to go. Stoley checks where the runners are at. He winds up. Here's pitch. Whoa. That went right about where Bryce's head had been. Runners are advancing. Joe Alexander now sitting at third with number 7, Mike Logman, sitting at second base. These guys are in scoring position. Gets a clip at it, goes foul. Count now 2-2 for number 28. In the dirt. That's going to leave the count now 3-2. We are full up, folks. Stoley's got to seal it up now. Swing and a miss, folks, and that is a strike 3 in and out. That is out number 2, retiring number 28 and bringing up Tyler Mueller with runners on second and third. Pitch comes in. Strike 1. Strike 2. Can see that one coming in. Here's the ball. Pitch comes in. Strike 3. Nice little roll by Stoley there. Stoley to get that third strikeout. Or that third out, second strikeout of the inning. As we head here into the top of the 5th. Score now 11-2 in favor of Ellsbury here on the Indian Sports Network. Once again, this is Jake Thompson bringing you all the action live. Thank you for joining us on this nice evening here, June 15th at Painter Field in Ellsbury at the Legion Hall.
Are you having a tough time finding that perfect vacation destination? Well, give Joanne Kortsum an Affordable Travel a call. With no additional fees, she can find anything, anywhere at the best prices. Whether it be by plane, train, boat, or ground, Affordable Travel is your place to call. Call today, 314-795-6739.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back here to the Indian Sports Network as we head into the top of the fifth. Score 11-2. AAA action here, Ellsbury versus O'Fallon West. Up now, number 1, Matt Henry on the mound. Still for O'Fallon West is Joey Long. He's been there so far, holding the mound down for O'Fallon. Pitch comes in. He gets a crack at it. Oh boy, does Matt Henry get a crack at it. It goes left. Left fielder gets under it. He's got it. Jump for the scoop and picks it off. Nice job by Bernowski. Got to give him credit there. Got to give him credit on that. And now up, number 12, Peyton White. See what Peyton can do for him. He gets a rip at it, folks, and it goes right down that line, and it is good. He is moving. Once again, second time this happened, those boys from O'Fallon do not completely catch on to it, but it's still in good game, and Peyton White makes his way and safely sitting at second now as Austin Bargan steps up to the plate. Bargan catching tonight, doing a pretty decent job. Scored 2 of his last 3 times. We'll see what he can do this time. Ball 1 for Austin Bargan. Joey Young on the mound, or Joey Long, excuse me. I might have said Young a few times. I meant Long. There's the pitch. Strike 1. Here's the pitch again. He gets a clip at it. It's going to go foul. Count should be 1-2 and 1 out. Austin Bargan at bat. Here's a pitch. That's a ball. Long goes the pitch, and Bargan gets a hold of it, but it goes foul on that, and it is landed behind the grandstand. Count 2-2. Swing and a miss, folks, and that is the 3rd strike. That retires Austin Bargan, and that is his 2nd out. Runner still just sitting at second. That is Peyton White, as number 14, John Olma, steps up to the plate. Pitch comes in. Strike one. Count now 1-1. John Almas. Almost be followed by number 2, Cole Dickherber. Possibly he's on deck, depending on how this turns out. Pitch comes in. He gets a clip at it. It goes foul. But catcher going for it, and it is out of play. Count 1-2. Gets a clip at it, goes foul again. Pitch comes in from long. Count 2-2-2. He gets a clip at it. It's going to go foul. Here comes from long. He gets a clip out of it, though, boys, and the ball is moving, and people are going. Almost did well with that. It bounced out of the shortstop's glove, Mueller, and runners were able to advance. White got right around that shortstop, got himself to third. John almost now at first base as Cole Dickherber steps on up. Pitch comes in. Cole Dickherber gets a hold of it. It's going, folks. Out of play. Foul right. Dickherber gets settled back in. Count now 0-1, 2 outs. He gets a clip at it, goes towards that shortstop. Runners moving, bobbled ball. Folks, everybody's safe. What a move. Did get one runner score. So, Peyton White walked himself home. I was watching that second base was going on, but John almost is safe there. He got there in time as Cole Dickherber now sitting at first base. Score now 12-2. Long on the mound, getting ready. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss by number 16, Taylor Cormier. Count 2 now. 0-2, excuse me. 2 outs. He gets a clip at it, folks. It's going right, or excuse me, left. And it is down right in the left fielder's glove. That seals that up as that's the third out. And now we bring up O'Fallon West here in the 5th inning of play. At the bottom of the 5th, score 12-2 in favor of Ellsbury here on the Indian Sports Network. This is Jake Thompson bringing you all the action as we cross the half hour, 8:30 p.m. right on the dot right now. Bottom of the 5th. We'll be back in just a minute after a message from one of our sponsors.
Are you having a tough time finding that perfect vacation destination? Well, give Joanne Kortsom an Affordable Travel a call. With no additional fees, she can find anything, anywhere at the best prices. Whether it be by plane, train, boat, or ground, affordable travel is your place to call. Call today 314 795 6739.
All right, folks, we are back. Number 21, Rory Sharkey at bat. He's still on the mound. Excuse me. Actually, there has been a switch up. Looks like it's Ryan Nar. 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 Naher. Naher. Not her. Naher. Number 11. Taking over Stahl here in the fifth inning of play, so we'll see how this goes for him. Strike one. Count now. 1-2. He gets a clip out of it and it goes foul. Two two. Boy, did he get a hold of it. It goes high, right in the third baseman's glove, and that seals that up. First out. Retiring Rory Sharkey as Max Messer steps up to the plate. Folks, Messer get a hold of it. It goes high fly, but it's off the top of the grandstand. You heard it there, folks. Good old pop right off the 10. Nice little pop there. Some of the fans, a nice little bit of a startle there as it hits off the 10. All right, folks. Count 1-1 and 1 out. Pitch comes in. It's a good crack at it. Count 1, 2 for Messer. There's a clip and it goes foul. Here's pitch. Down dirt. Count out. Should be full, I believe, for Messer. He gets a clip at it, goes foul. Here's a pitch from Nar. Kicks it down that first baseline. First baseman just scoops it, walks it over, steps it off. And there's second out, folks. Up now, number 5, Mason Williams. Scored 12-2 in favor of Ellsbury. As number 5, center fielder Mason Williams steps to the plate. Couldn't even read my own handwriting. He gets a clip at it, goes foul. Gets a good crack at it, folks. What a crack. Right fielder picks it up, but he's going to move. Mason Williams gets settled in at first base. Count now. Not a lot as Carson Risbell gets settled in. Swing and a miss. That's a strike. They go for the throw to second. He's safe. Mason Williams moved just quick enough to get ahead of that ball. Got in safe at second. Strike 2. Carson Risbell. Number 11 gets settled back in on the mound. Oh, and he gets a kick right out to the second baseman. Gets to first. They tap up the base. And, folks, that is the third out. We close here in on the bottom of the 5th inning of play. Score 12-2 as we seal that up. Heck of a way to roll it. 4 batters and 3 outs in that. We're going to head into the top of the 6th here in just a minute. We'll see what happens as Joey Long returns to the mound, unless they have a pitching change as well. First at bat should be number 99, Hunter Klein. Be back in a second. This is Jake Thompson here on the Indian Sports Network. folks, we are back with Hunter Klein at bat. You just saw that first pitch there a minute ago. We do have a new pitcher on the mound. That is number 6, Mike Day. And that's R.J. Dietrich behind home plate catching now. So there has been a little bit of a switch up here, folks. Just a bit. Third baseman gets under that ball there. It was popped by Hunter and seals that situation up right there. First out. All right, 1 out here in the 6th inning of play. Score 12-2. Up now, number 6, that's Nate Falls, left fielder. Falls will be followed by number 9, Jake Stolley, and we'll hit the top of the lineup with him. Pitch comes in by Day. Nice tight, and that's a strike. Here's pitch. Comes in again. He gets a clip at it. It's going high, folks. Foul. Count now should be 1-2. 1 out. Day on the mound. That's, as I said, Mike Day, number 6, new pitcher this inning. Here he comes. Falls gets a hold of it, folks. It's going right into the right fielder's glove. Second out right there. It's second batter up now. Top of the lineup, Jacob Stolley. So we will see what transpires with this. Pitch comes in. Excuse me what I said. It looks like they are switching people out. Now Brennan Crenshaw at bat instead of Stolley. He subbed in. Here's a pitch. Count 3-0. Pitch comes in again. That's going to walk number 11. Up now, Matt Henry. See what Matt Henry can make happen here. It's ball 1 right there for Matt Henry. Number 12, Peyton White on deck. 2 outs. Just crossed the 3/4 of an hour mark. Gets a clip at it, goes right into the glove of the third baseman. Straight right on in, folks. What a heck of a clip there by Matt Henry. And that ends the 6th inning of play. Excuse me, the top of the 6th inning of play. As we head into the bottom of the 6th, let's see what happens here, folks, on the Indian Sports Network. Once again, this is Jake Thompson bringing you all the action live as it happens. Heck of a AAA game to watch. These teams definitely putting in some work um, and definite effort on the field. It's something to watch. A lot of decent baseball tonight. So we're gonna break away for just a minute. A couple messages from some of our sponsors and all those people who help bring us all the action live. Whether we're talking about Legion Ball, Ellsbury Indian Ball, baseball, softball, Indian Hawk football, or even the Flyers Pro Elite. We'll be back in just a minute.
Are you having a tough time finding that perfect vacation destination? Well, give Joanne Kortsom at Affordable Travel a call. With no additional fees, she can find anything, anywhere at the best prices. Whether it be by plane, train, boat, or ground, Affordable Travel is your place to call. Call today, 314-795-6739.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here in the bottom of the sixth inning of play. At bat number 23, that's Britt Bernowski. There's a strike, so we have to count 1-1 for Bernowski. And that ball came right on back, folks. Alrighty, folks. Here comes a pitch again from number 11. Count now, 2-2. Strike three for Bernowski. That's the first out. And that will bring up number 16, Joe Alexander. Alexander will be followed by number 7, that's Mike Logman, on deck. And boy, does he get a hold of that, folks. Knocks it out. Second baseman picks it up, gets it first. There's an out. Second out. Well done by those Ellsbury boys. Alrighty, folks. Up now, number 7. That's Mike Logman. Swing and a miss. What a hard swing it was, too, folks. Don't know if you could tell that at home, but he was going fast and hard on it. Here pitch comes. Swing and a miss again. Strike 2. On the mound for Ellsbury is Brennan Crenshaw. I think earlier I said Nar. Excuse me, I can't even say the name today. Jeez, folks. He's finally getting to me. It is Brennan Crenshaw. I knew that earlier, and I completely slipped my head looking at the wrong sheet. Count 2-2 for Mike Logman. Here comes a pitch from Crenshaw. That being said, Crenshaw did pitch in the 5th inning of play as well. He had that strikeout as well as the 2 other batters involved in there. Count 3-2. Foul ball on Logman. Pitch comes in. Clip goes back foul behind the grandstand. And he's a walking, folks. Logman heads to first base, 2 outs, as number 28, Bryce Bean, steps on up. Excuse me, it's not Bean. It's going to be R.J. Dietrich, who subbed in and is now catching. Dietrich gets settled in. Gets a clip of the ball. Count 0-1, 2 outs. Here in the 6th inning of play. Bottom of the 6th. Pitch comes in. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Excuse me, strike 2. I knew better than that. And there's a ball. Crenshaw with the pitch. Outside, it's a ball. Runner on first moves to second.
All right, 2-2 base hits a ribby.
Crenshaw gets settled back in the mound. Count 2-2. 2. Pitch comes in. Swing and a miss, folks. And that sends him packing, and that's the 3rd out. Here in the 6th inning of play. So we're going to head into the 7th now. Score 12-2 as we head in. Heck of a little game, as we said so far. Both these teams definitely have potential seen on the field. Pitchers able to keep each other off from scoring, but as we see these guys head on out into the 7th, we will go as number 12, Peyton White, will be the first batter when we get back in just a second here on the Indian Sports Network.
Are you having a tough time finding that perfect vacation destination? Well, give Joanne Kortsom an affordable travel a call. With no additional fees, she can find anything, anywhere, at the best prices. Whether it be by plane, train, boat, or ground, affordable travel is your place to call. Call today, 314-795-6739.
Alrighty, folks, we are back here on the Indian Sports Network as we take a talk away and come up on that 9 o'clock hour. Score 12-2 here in the top of the 7th inning of play. Pitch comes in, and boy, does he get a hold of it, but it goes foul. Peyton White at bat, strike one. On the mound, still appears to be Rory Sharkey. If I'm looking right, excuse me, not Rory Sharkey, Mike Day. Both those guys are just about the same size, so from a distance they look about like the same person. Sharkey settled in up there. Here's the pitch. Pitch comes in again. Ball there. Pitch comes in again. He gets a clip at it. It's going left. Will it be down? Will it be down? It is down right up against the fence, folks, as Peyton White makes his way to second base. And he's going for third now, folks. He's got the opportunity to throw to third. Did not work. He is at third base now. Peyton White in scoring position. Third baseman not watching. Overthrow went through. These folks let it just roll on, roll on. As number 5, Austin Bargan now steps to the plate. There's going to be a roundup on the mound by O'Fallon West. You can't let what happened there with Peyton White happen on a field. You contribute some of it to being a little darker out, but these field lights keep this place pretty well illuminated. It just shouldn't have happened. The throw to third shouldn't have been so cattywampus to where it overthrew and gave him even the opportunity to get enough run time. I mean, he had way more than he needed time to get to third. So let's see what happens now, folks. At bat's going to be Austin Bargan, number 5. There's that first pitch. It's a ball. Pitch comes in again. Clips the edge of it. It's going foul that time. I believe the count 1-1. Austin Bargan gets settled back in. John Almus will be on deck. He gets a clip of it, goes right and foul. Pitch goes up. Ball out behind a grandstand. Mike Day gets settled back in on the mound. Number 6. He's been pitching the last couple innings, at least since the 5th, I believe. Here it comes. Clips the edge of it, folks, with his bat. I'm going to walk out and go talk. I thought he was going to go talk to him, but he walked up a little closer, just handed it off. Gets settled in. As I said earlier, umpires tonight are Trent Crenshaw and Dustin Robinson. Behind the plate is Crenshaw. Bargan gets settled in that batter's box. Here comes pitch. Ball 2. There's a clip by Bargan. It's going center right. Center fielder gets underneath it. It's an out. They get that throw to cut the runner off. Is not going to let that score happen. Not going to let that happen at all. Mason Williams got under that, saw it coming down, caught that, and then routed it right where it needed to go to prevent any possibility of Peyton White scoring. As number 14, John Olmus, steps up to the plate. We've got one out. Pitch comes in. He gets a crack at it. It's going center, and it will be down, folks. And Peyton White will score as John Olmus is safe at first. The only inning so far scoreless for Ellsbury has been the 6th inning of play. Does look like there's going to be another circled up meeting on the mound, and there will be a change of some form as the coach is going to talk to the ump. So we will have some type of pitch and change probably coming here in just a minute for O'Fallon West. Score now, 13-2. Alrighty, folks. Let's see what the change is. It does look like number 20. Let's see here. Trying to figure out which one this is. 23. That's Brett Bernowski. Now on the mound for O'Fallon West. So I'm assuming there's been some change up. The second warm-up pitch, completely off base there. We'll see how it works for him here in just a moment here on the Indian Sports Network. Alrighty, folks. I think this pitcher just about warmed up. We're going to get going as we head into the lineup. It should be Cole Dickherber, next batter. Almost is at first now with his little hit. One out on the board. Alrighty, folks. Cole Dickherber settled in. One out. Here's the pitch from Bernowski. Dickherber gets a clip out of it. It just kind of hobbles around. Runner's moving. And there's an out at first. John almost now sits at second. Cole Dickherber picked off there at first. So that's 2 outs here in the 7th inning of play. A runner on second as number 16, that's Taylor Cormier, steps on up. Score 13-2. Off the tip of the catcher's glove. Cormier. All right, folks. Here's pitch. Let's clip the edge of it. That one also going foul. Bouncing up, hitting the netting, and hitting the edge of the grandstands here. Pitch from Bernowski. Swing and a miss. Count now. 1, 2, 1 out. Excuse me, 2 outs. Here in the 7th inning of play on the Indian Sports Network. Bring you all the action live and as it happens. There's the ball. Clips the edge of it. Goes foul. Alrighty, fellas. Let's see what can happen. Count is even. Pitch comes in. Count full. And folks, he is going. As he walks, runner did move, and now we got runners on the corners. John almost sitting happily at third with Taylor Cormier at first. Hunter Klein, number 99, steps on up to plate as O'Fallon West circles up on the mound to have a chit-chat, folks. We're going to see what happens. Score 13-2 here in the 7th inning, top of the 7th. What a way for this to unfold. Lots of meeting and lots of chit-chat. And always seems to be a trend some of these games. Alrighty, folks. He got hit by a pitch, as you can tell, and by that we are now going to have bases loaded as that bumps Taylor Cormier to second. Almost is at third, and now Hunter Klein's at first as Nate Falls, number 6, steps on into the batter's box. Oh boy, there's a heck of a nice little clip. Runners are moving. And there's an out, and that is the third out. So that should seal that up there. And in the top of the 7th inning of play. So let's see. As we close out that inning, score now 13-2 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Now O'Fallon will be at bat. Let's see what these boys can do, as it looks like number 21. No, excuse me, 29. That is Colby Martin takes the mound. Those of you who follow us with Ellsbury Indian baseball earlier in the year know Colby Martin was a senior, injured his collarbone during the regular ball season, and was unable to finish it out. Great to see him back on the mound. I didn't actually have the opportunity to call any of the games I think he pitched, but I'm been looking forward to be able to at least call one game he pitches, because he always does a heck of a solid job. So we're going to see what happens here with Colby Martin on the mound, as he is warming up, coming off that collarbone injury and rough into his senior season in high school. We'll be back in just a minute, folks, here on the Indian Sports Network. Alrighty, folks, Colby Martin on the mound. Let's see what can happen. Strike two, folks. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, folks. Colby Martin retires his first batter that he faces. That was top of the lineup, Tyler Mueller. His first bat in a little while. Up now, number 21, that's Rory Sharkey. That's strike one here in the bottom of the 7th inning of play. Pitch comes in. Ball one. Here we go again. A little bit of a check there. But that's going to be ball two. Rory Shepard will be followed by number 17, Max Messer. Colby Martin on the mound. Here's the pitch. Strike two. See what Colby Martin can do, folks. Here's the pitch. And catcher did not fare well on that pitch, folks. Took a little bit of a hard hit, that is. Not Austin Bargan, I don't believe. They switched out, it looks like, a couple players. Looks like the fellas on the mound gonna circle up, have a chit chat. Coach talks to him there, gets figured out. He's really that roughed up. Seems to be a little smile on his face. Telling him to probably shake it off. Oh, that is Austin Bargan. I couldn't tell earlier. And they have had a couple switches, I think, out on the field in general. Alrighty, folks. Austin Bargan ready to go again. Shaking it off. He's ready to roll. Count. Believe 2-2. One out. Or 2-2 is the count, excuse me. Here's a pitch from Martin. That's a ball. Count 3-2. It's a clip at it, goes foul. At bat is Rory Sharkey, number 21. Pitch comes in. He gets a clip at it, goes right into the glove of Cole Dickherber, folks. Or not, excuse me, not Cole Dickherber. Hunter Klein. Klein picked that off just as nice as could be, folks, and that's the second out. Dickherber's at first, Klein is at third. Had my sides messed up. Second out there as Max Messer, that's number 17, steps on up. Here's the pitch. Ball one. Strike one. Here's the pitch. Ball two. Count 2-1-2. Count 3-1. Here's the pitch. And folks, that is another ball, and that's going to walk Max Messer as Mason Williams comes on up to the plate. This will be the first time that Messer's actually gotten to base all game. He's popped it out or been caught up first before he could get there so far. Mason Williams, center fielder, gets ready to bat and gets almost squared up there. He's still stepping into the box. Colby Martin on the mound. Martin checks that runner at first. Here's the pitch. Strike one. Number 29, Colby Martin on the mound. If you're just somehow joining us this late in the action here on the Indian Sports Network. Ball there. He's got fire in him to get this job done. Struck out at the first batter and helped bring the second one down into a closed quick two. So we'll see what's going to move here with him. Down in the dirt on that one. Colby's got to lift him out of the ground, folks. Got to pull him off the bottom. See if he can make it work a little straighter. Count now 3-1. Colby's got to focus this in here. Just pitch. Strike two, folks. Colby's got to hone it in here if he wants to seal it up. Just finish this deal. He's got the drive. He's got the ability. Let's see if he can make it happen. They're going to walk him. Mason Williams heading to first base as Max Messer heads to second. Up now, number 6. So instead of Carson Ripple, we're going to see Mike Day, which we have not seen yet this game. So we'll see what Day can do for these guys. Strike one. Strike two for Mike Day. Whoa, folks. Runners are advancing on that little bobble. That puts Messer at third and Williams at second. Gosh, folks. Not exactly what I was planning on seeing, but they walked another one. Mike Day now at first. We got runners on all three bases, folks, as number 23, that's Britt Bronowski, steps onto the plate. Got to think Colby Martin's got to center in on this and just seal this deal up. He's got the ability. We've seen him use it. There's the pitch. Clip and it goes foul. It's a clip and it goes right there, folks. In between, they get it to second. That's a tag up and done. Takes care of that right there. Third out. So, folks, that does seal up the game. Score 13-2, I believe. We haven't had any other scoring that I can tell of yet. No. 13-2 in favor of Ellsbury as we close after 7 innings of play. What a game. We got to see Colby Martin back on the field. Some phenomenal scoring, you know. Up until this point, every inning except the 6th inning, Ellsbury scored at some point. O'Fallon scored early on, wasn't able to catch up after that. These guys did a heck of a nice little game. Good to see that effort. These type of guys put the work in. What an evening. As I said, there is no second game. We did have a later start tonight. Thanks again for joining us here on the Indian Sports Network. We're glad to have you with us. We hope you join us later in the week. I do believe we will have Legion Ball action most of Saturday. And then it'll be Flyers Pro Elite in the evening. So thanks again for joining us here on the Indian Sports Network. This is Jake Thompson signing off and thanking you for being a part of this evening, watching these boys play. Hope you had a good time and enjoyed keeping up with the action here as we head out on this AAA game. Score 13-2 in favor of Ellsbury's AAA team. Good night.
You're listening to the Indian Sports Network, courtesy of the Ellsbury Democrat. Log on to www.ellsburydemocrat.com today.